Homeschool Hustler turn, and we got a Homeschool Hustler sale. Let's go get it. It's Boynton. Sold for $12.99 plus shipping. Bye.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Commonwealth Flipper. Welcome to the Commonwealth cabin. I think if I have actually titled this video what I think I've titled this video at this point, you're probably thinking that the video from a couple days ago, the one that was titled Empty or something like that, that case was closed. That's not. I actually don't even have an update for that one yet. The last thing I heard from the person was, I'm going to ship it right now. It's going to cost me an extra $40 to go to the post office and ship it. I'm like, after I explicitly told him not to go to the post office to ship it, they need to ship me back the complete item, including the actual console that they say is not there, and they need to do it through eBay. And they still say they're going to the post office and they're going to ship it. It's because they're not going to ship it. That's my guess. It's not even my guess. It's most likely what's going to happen, and they're just trying to get me to give them the refund plus extra money. It's going to cost them $20 to ship an empty box. I'm wondering what's going on. At any rate, I don't want to talk about that much today because I don't have an update. But I do have an update on another one that I actually never mentioned. And it was an odd one that I had. And then we have some great sales as well. One great Bonanza sale that I was supposed to put on the show yesterday and I didn't do it. Actually, we didn't have a video out yesterday, but this was filmed yesterday and you're seeing... It gets confusing sometimes. At any rate, this one was kind of an interesting story as well. I don't know if they were trying to scam me. I don't think they were. I just think they were a little bit confused. But I'll tell you about that in a minute. But let me show you these great sales. All right, this first one, I'm going to start off with this one. This is a viewer sale. I picked this one on purpose. I don't think I put this video out. Me and Blue Ridge Mom, sometimes we'll go to the antique booths and I'll just take my camera out if she finds something or I find something. We did really good. We found that Floby that we sold for $180 plus shipping, bought it for $35. This one we found for $15, I think it was. And I picked it up and I only debated about it. I'm like, $15, I don't know if I want to pay that. And I'm like, yeah, we're going to make $20 profit on it. And we ended up making a little less because one of my favorite viewers out there, Kristen, saw it and made me an offer on it. I didn't even know if I had it listed when she did. At any rate, we didn't do it through eBay. I think she made me the offer. I put it up on eBay. I took it down. I can't remember. At any rate, we took a little bit less. We're out the door, I think, for around $45 on this. We're making a little bit of money, but Kristen is getting this. And hopefully, I've asked Kristen to make us something. You don't know who she is. Hopefully, in the days and weeks ahead, you'll see something coming from her. And we'll talk about her a little bit. But thank you so much. We appreciate it. And we're thinking of you. And we appreciate you very much. We've sold to you before, puzzles and whatnot. So thank you, and I hope you enjoy that. Turner loves SpongeBob. I don't know. SpongeBob, I like SpongeBob sort of, but man, it's whiny, and Patrick is just, he loves Patrick, and I'm like, Patrick is I better stop. So another one of these Radio Shack things. This one might be first class. I'm not quite sure, but either way, it'll fit in that padded flat rate. $18 out the door on this one. I think just one more came across right before. I don't know if I'll ship it out today or we'll wait till tomorrow, but one more just sold to the last one. So $18 on that. Let me weigh it real quick. All right, so there you go. It is 13 ounces. So we are definitely gonna put some bubble wrap around that. They're already pre-packaged inside and ship it out first class. So it's not a bad little profit. All right, Cat in the Hat. This is I haven't aired this yet. I'm just starting to edit this. This is a hoarder house that we've had a chance to get into. Haven't been in the house too much, just been outside because Bubba's doing a clean out. And he said, you got to come up here. You know, they're trying to get rid of the stuff. And so Bubba's getting some of the money and they're getting some. It's just an interesting little thing. We're consigning this. And I'm going to get 50% of the profits. And then the other 25% is going to go to Jacob. Then 25. At any rate, long story. And you don't need to hear it, I suppose, but you'll see it soon enough. And he called me up, and we sold that one, the Mulberry Street one, for, what did we get, $90, $100 or something like that for it. It wasn't in great shape, but we did sell that one. Then we sold this one, have one more to go. These sold for $45 plus shipping. This is the one that was written after. Well, it was written before he died, but never published till after he died and illustrated by somebody else. So, pretty cool. Hey, this took a while to sell. If you ever see these, pick them up. This is definitely a bolo. I saw it. I was at a sale, and the sale was called This Is Always Uncomfortable at Garage Sales. You probably remember seeing it. It was a church garage sale, and then we went up to the very end. I'll put it up here. And they're like, make an offer. And I knew I could have said 20 bucks, and I could have got all this stuff. But I knew this was in there, and I knew this was going to bring a bunch of money. I didn't know how much it was going to bring, but I knew it was going to bring a bunch of money for sure. And I saw it. Let me put it down. There, can you see that there? I saw it. I was looking. I can't remember exactly. We're looking at electronics. And then there's a table full of bags and stuff. And a couple of women were there. And I looked through and over that table. And I saw that thing sitting over there. Just on the ground. And I'm like, ooh, I got to get there. And then I told my uncle who's with me. I'm like, you got to watch this stuff. This is a good one. And so this one right here ended up selling for $300 plus shipping. And we made a ton of money at that sale, church sale. And a lot of people criticized me. You didn't pay enough. You didn't know whatever. Most people said that I offered what they would have offered or more. So I felt pretty good about that. But I wouldn't have felt that bad. It wasn't a lowball offer. Those sales are designed to clear it out, good prices, make some money for whatever cause they're doing. And I think we contributed to that. And I'm happy they contributed to our cause because those are a really, really good bolo. Oh, I forgot to mention, that was a Bonanza sale. Did not sell on eBay. Sold on Bonanza. $300 plus shipping. I have one of my favorite things to sell, and we're almost at, we might even be out of these right here. And this one sold to a viewer. Sold some 8-tracks, and here they are. Actually, we're not out. We still have a few over here. Sold this lot of 8-tracks, and a lot of times you come up with these kind of 8-tracks, and they're just not really great sellers. And sometimes I go and put them in my booth for $1 a piece, and they're slow sellers in there even. Pull out the good ones, and then you're left with these. Not that they're not good. I mean, who doesn't love Willie Nelson? I got Hank Thompson, Kenny Rogers, just some old country stuff. Johnny Cash, right there. And they sold for $9 plus shipping. So, I don't know. I'm happy. I'm happy they found a new home. This one went to a viewer. And it went to Celestino. Did I pronounce that right? Hello, Kevin. Thank you for the good deal, my friend. I was wondering if there was an update on the Commonwealth Auction House, that channel that we started not long back with Rich the auctioneer over there. The plan was to start auctioning his stuff off. So that's not going to happen for at least until this summer. I mentioned not too long ago that I try not to bite off more than I can chew. Well, that was biting off a little bit more than I can handle right now. So we're putting that one on pause. We might put out some content or something over there, but it won't be auctions for a while. But I just wanted to thank you. They said they subscribed over there. They hit the bell icon and even hit all. Well, thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. And I appreciate anybody who does that. That's awesome. That means every time we put out a video that y'all get a notification, which is really awesome for us. So thanks. Next one's back here, and it might take me a while to find this one, unfortunately. So I might have to stop the video, but I think it's in the West Virginia bin. I'm pretty sure it's up here anyways. See if I can. All right, so it's either this one. Let's see here. I think this is it. Pretty sure this is it. So for 13 bucks, $12.95, free shipping on that one. I don't even know what it is. It is a fitted purse slip cover, whatever that means. $12.95. We bought a bunch of these. They were at $1 a piece. We bundled them up and got them for a little less. So 31, it's pretty good. Whenever I see them packaged up like that new, it's usually worth it. Sold a couple more of these right here, the Twisted Radio Waves. Some of you are probably like, I'm sick of hearing about Jerry Garcia and Dr. Demento. This says we have 6 more doubles left, and I don't know how many more singles. So $9 free shipping on this one. This one went to a viewer as well. Thank you. 3 viewer sales today. Very, very kind of you. Love the channel, and recently started my own called Mod and Pop Thrift. And I've talked to you before. You've bought something before, if I remember, but you didn't have a channel, so I'll have to go check it out. Just picked up a Jack LaLanne to part out on your recommendation. There'll be a couple parts that are hard to sell there, but some of them will go pretty quick. Thank you for all you do for the reseller community. Tom, Mod and Pop Thrift. So let me know out there if you can get those Jack LaLannes cheap enough, it's definitely worth the time to part it out. But if you got to pay up for them too much, it's probably not worth the effort. So hopefully you got it cheap. Keep us updated on how it goes. All right, I'm gonna walk you back here really quick and show you something. I didn't sell it, but it's something that somebody did want to do a return on. I think I have an extra one of these right here. And maybe I don't. I have a similar one. No, I do have one. There it is right here. It's one of these giant staplers. And so they had bought one of these. You probably remember me selling it not too long ago. And they almost immediately opened a return after it got there. And so I went on there and they had sent a picture. And the picture was of the type of staples that they had, that they wanted to put in this thing. And they said that those staples don't work in that stapler. I'm like, well, then why'd you buy that stapler? Because, I mean, I didn't say anything about the staples inside of it. I looked in the description. There was nothing. Sometimes you don't take things out of the description that kind of bite you, but there was nothing in there. And I'm like, well, okay, you want to return it? That's fine. You're going to have to pay for it because it wasn't my fault. It was an item not as described. And they're like, okay, well, I'll pay for the return. And I think what they did, this is speculation, is they went to the post office and they saw how much it is to pay retail and ship that thing back. And they're like, forget it. And so eBay sent a message after 30 days and like, hey, case closed. No refund, obviously, to the buyer. So that one was cool. And that's automated stuff. That's pretty simple stuff. But that happens all the time, y'all. It's one of the reasons I offer returns is, I don't know, what percentage, if you offer free returns of people that open a return case, what percentage actually return the item after they've opened the case? I'm going to speculate, this is totally without looking it up, definitely less than 50% of the people who open a case ever return the item. That's my experience. And probably, I don't know, 30%, maybe 40%? Let me know what you think down there. Haven't sold something from the Sunny Shares sale in a while. The 70s clothes. Most of them handmade. I used to say homemade, and somebody just kept telling me they're not homemade, they're handmade. They're handmade. I'm like, okay, they probably, what's the right way to say it? Anyway, $27 free shipping on this one. And this is part of a consignment sale. It's been going on for a long time, so we're making a little bit of money on it. Hey, this one sold really quick. Matter of fact, it's a neat story. So I had a friend, a fellow reseller, come out to visit his family in North Carolina, and he drove on up, and you'll see him on a video. He also has a YouTube channel, and you'll see him on a video here pretty quick. And he doesn't have a big YouTube channel, but he's an unbelievable reseller in just now his second year. And I'm like, y'all, you don't get it. You got to come out here and see what we got to deal with out here in the rural areas of America, not in the land of milk and honey out there in California. And I said, we're going to the Goodwill. Let me show you. And we're walking in. I have this on film. We'll put it on. I don't know what channel we'll put it on. And I said, he's like, oh, I'll find a receiver in here. I'll sell it. I'm like, no, you won't. I said, I'll buy you dinner if you find a receiver to sell. You're not going to find one, I promise you. And if you do, it's not going to be worth selling. And this is what I ended up grabbing a few things just to say, this is why I do clothes. This is 30% of our business, because if we didn't, we wouldn't find much of anything in the Goodwill. I mean, we find stuff, don't get me wrong, but clothes is a decent little part of it. And this is the kind of stuff, I don't mind listing this. It's clean, it's perfect, you know, whatever, size small, which isn't good. But he looked at it, he's like, yeah, that might, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, it looks pretty generic. I'd never heard of Trail Life USA, you know, is that some kind of a brand? I don't know. But what I saw was the buttons, and I saw that the buttons said Trail Life. And so if they're going to go to the expense of having their own buttons made, it had to be okay, and it was. So 20, I should probably know what this is. Y'all out there probably like, yeah, you don't know what this means. Is this like Boy Scout stuff? Do they use this for uniforms, I guess? I don't know. At any rate, this one sold for $21 plus shipping, so it was definitely worth it. So it's about a $13 profit. All right, sold, and I didn't write this down, and I don't have my computer on in here. So it is a pencil, Mary Kay pencil, blonde something. I don't know. Maybe if I can remember, I'll put the sold up right here. And that way you'll know how much it sold for, because I don't know how much it sold for, but I know whatever it is after shipping and after fees is pure profit. Y'all, are you like me out there? Hey, do me a favor. I haven't asked this question in a while. Sourcing. Where do you source from the most? And if it's not one place, you know, if you're close, give me the percentage, you know. 50% garage sales, 90% estate sales. Do you do flea markets? Do you do thrifting? Do you buy pallets? Do you buy returns? Do you steal stuff from your neighbor? I mean, John Cincinnati Pickers always, I took this from my neighbor's trash. That's not stealing, by the way. Tell me in the comments, what is the source that you have? What do you source most from? So let me know. For me, it's garage sales just because it's therapeutic. I would go there anyways. We find enough stuff there that it's just kind of what I do. It's what I enjoy to do, and I can't wait to do it. Weather's heating up, y'all. We hope you get out there soon as well, and we can't wait to see you next time. All right, it is a sad day for me, and I had been hearing this from some folks, but it never happened to me yet. So the number 7 box, I love that box. You can see it over there in the far left. This box right here is a great box, but even better than that is these boxes, when you'd order the 25, would come in a bigger box, the number 7 box. And I used to use that. Sometimes Frankenbox 2 of those together and ship out lawn chairs in the summer. But apparently I'm going to have to find a new system because they're putting them in plastic now. All right, y'all, we have so much today. Reagan's been in here trying to sort it all out and write names. Do you remember all the names? You wrote a couple of them down there. Who got what here?
Jeff, Teresa, Kim, and Richard.
Okay, awesome. So let me see. I got a cheat sheet over here. You don't need a cheat sheet, but let me just get this. This is, which one was Jeff?
This one.
Awesome. That's Manitarium, y'all. I don't know if you remember, but he gave us a bunch of plates. Some awesome plates, actually. And his card is somewhere around here. There it is, right there. Manitarium. There you go. So thank you for checking up.
Yes, thank you.
And hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. So anyway, if you've been around the show a while, y'all remember Jeff. All right. I'm trying to remember. Teresa. And I don't know if Teresa wanted me to say something or not. I can't remember here. It's, no, but she just wanted to thank us for the design of the shipping table.
Oh,
and so we're sending her one of those as well. Or we already did through email, I think. Some people want hard copy, but you got to tell me if you want a hard copy. And I think that Kim, did you put one in there for Kim? Yeah, there's a hard copy for Kim. She wanted one of those. So thank you, Kim from Tennessee. We appreciate it. And then Richard back here. Our buddy Richard, he's got quite a collection going. He wanted to get another one. He already has one of those, but he wanted to get another one of your designs before they're all gone, he said. And he's got a YouTube channel as well. And we appreciate him very much. What do we got here? There's one more. Oh, you got this sale. What's this thing?
Harry Potter cup. I didn't know it was Harry Potter at first, and then I looked at the back.
That's right. And your mama picked that up. And it sold, I don't know what it sold for, $8 plus shipping, but it went to a viewer, right? And that one went to a viewer. That means we had 4 viewer sales today, which is
Harry Potter fan.
Really, really kind of y'all. And the viewer is Allie's Closet 83. And she just found our channel, and she just loves it. So, awesome. Thank you
Thank you
very much. Oh, I got to read one more thing, Reagan. Here we go. These are the other table people, and we got more today. If I'd have known this thing, I'll tell you what, I'm so glad, Reagan, that we put it on the CommonwealthPicker.com store. I know that's kind of your store, but it's keeping me organized. I can't believe how many people have ordered this.
There's been so
it's
many.
Crazy, and there's more that just came in. Two just sold in the last 5 minutes. So, Rubber City Lost and Found. That's Richard, Gary, Kim, Teresa, which I think we had in here. Yes. And then John. And then there's like 5 more. So, we're getting them out to you. If you need it hard copied, you got to tell me in the message because we're just emailing them off. So, thank you. And
bye. And don't forget to get your stickers at CommonwealthPicker.com.
All right, Sophie came in to join me a little while back, and she's been behaving herself pretty good, haven't you, girl? Until I turn on the camera, and now we'll see how you behave. Hey, we got something from Jim and Susan right here. Look at all these great vintage cars. I don't think any are Hot Wheels, but there are some Matchbox, some Corgis. I think that's a Corgi. No, that's maybe a Dinky toy. Yeah, Dinky. There's a few Dinkies in here. There's another one. This one's got to be a Corgi. Sure looks like a Corgi. Corgi Jr. Maybe that one is too. Nope. Any rate, made in England there. Awesome Corgis are cool. I really like them. And just some really cool stuff. I love it. Good stuff. And even that, look at that, 1956 Olympics. So thank y'all for that. I almost waited for Turner, but he's going to be back late. So I'll let him take a peek, and maybe he wants one or two. My guess is he will. And we really do appreciate it. Look, he says, I love the saying, when in doubt, part it out. Right there. And he says he used to walk past these vintage Electrolux vacuums. And now he's picked them up since he saw me pick them up. So watch out, though, y'all. Don't pick up the dirty ones. They're not worth it. And make sure those hoses are in good shape, or it really cuts into your profits. if they're not in good shape. So here's some stuff that you can use for your booth. Well, thank you so much. Oh, shout out. Yeah, absolutely. 59 caddy. 59 caddy. Love it. Awesome. Thank y'all. Hey, Mark sent me a coffee. Sent me a buy me a coffee. $2. $2 buys coffee in my world, Mark. He says, thanks for the scamming stories. This helps me out a bunch. I don't know if that's sarcastic or real. Either way, thanks for the support. I appreciate it.